Hi, my name is Shawn Roop, and this is Ask a Tantrica. Welcome to another segment of Ask a Tantrica. Let's go to Facebook for a question. Judith asks, okay, so tell me, how is Tantra relevant to happiness? Go! That's what she said. Okay, how is Tantra relevant to happiness? Okay, Tantra is relevant to all emotions. In fact, Tantra is one of the only systems that actually embraces anger, sadness, fear, guilt, shame, joy, bliss, love, on and on and on and on. It embraces all emotions, and it says something so interesting about it. And by the way, a lot of people don't like this. So if you don't like my answer, I'm sorry. It's just tantric. It's the tantric teachings. Ready for it? All emotions are valid. They all have a usefulness and they have a purpose. They are all your friends, regardless. Even anger and sadness and fear are your friend at some level. The problem is they have an expiration date on them. And that expiration date's about 20 minutes. Every moment after 20 minutes of holding on to any emotion, it starts to fade. It starts to actually expire. Now, in the first couple of hours or even day or two, even a day or two, you probably won't notice it. It's micro movements of this expiration. But after that, it really starts to get larger and larger and larger. So, happiness, sadness, anger, guilt, it doesn't matter. The moment you feel it, find how it's serving you, and then let it go. And let the next emotion come in. Think of it like this. All emotions are like clouds, and they're just floating through the sky. Now, if I'm sitting and I'm looking at the sky, and ooh, a cloud, and I'm watching the cloud go by, and I really like that cloud. No, I want that cloud. I'll start following the cloud around like this. Now the cloud's just doing its thing. It's just wanting to move right by. But I am attached somehow to how I want to be with this cloud. Other times, similar, what happens is a cloud I don't like. Oh no, I don't like that cloud. And it just goes, and then I'm like, no! And it's just somehow perfectly I'm getting followed by a cloud that it's raining on me. All right, so the tantric wisdom is this. When an emotion comes in, stay present, stay put, don't move, and let it float right by and enjoy or experience the wholeness of it, and then it will fade away. Now, the hardest part to this are things like happiness or love or bliss, because people love those emotions. They want to hold on to them. And the wisdom around Tantra is not to hold on to even those. Let them pass, because maybe gentleness is right behind it. Or maybe grace is right behind it. Or maybe some sadness is right behind it. But it's all temporary. It just keeps moving. And the Tantrica becomes a master at allowing the emotions to just flow through them without having to hold on to them, which creates a more centered approach to living life. And that centered approach, which is actually called sannyas, or the middle path, to stay in your middle path, then gives you far more availability to have access to all the things that are going on instead of getting to the extremes or the dichotomous nature of living. You put yourself in the middle, and that's where the center is. That's where home is. And Tantra would say, come home, be in the center. Hope that answers your question. Thanks for it.